Electricians, let's answer that question of the day I challenged you with recently. I'm going to show you how to find the answer using my navigation method that I teach in our book, A Comprehensive Guide. So the question reads, in Class 1 Division 2 locations where general purpose assemblies contains contact switches, resistors, or similar equipment, they shall be clearly and permanently labeled on the outside of the enclosure if the maximum obtainable surface temperature of any component in the assembly exceeds which of the following. Okay, so right off the jump, the key word that pops out to me the most is Class 1 Division 2. Okay, so we're dealing with hazardous locations. When we see Class 1, we're dealing with flammable liquids and vapors. So I know to go to Article 501 for that. Okay, Class 1 is 501, Class 2 is 502, Class 3 is 503. It's easy. It's in our comprehensive flashcards as well. You can get those in the TikTok shop, but you should have these things memorized before exam day so that you can flip to Article 501 as soon as you read a question like this, okay? So other keywords in this question, general purpose assemblies, contact switches, resistors, or similar equipment, those are all keywords, but obviously they're not a code article, right? So we're gonna have to look for those things in the bold text as we start searching for our answer. And lastly, we're looking for a temperature, right? So a maximum obtainable surface temperature. So we're going to be on the lookout for those things. So now that we've narrowed it down to a code article, we're going to continue narrowing it down to a part number. So part number 1 is general. It's not going to be found in there. Part 2 is wiring. We're not dealing with wiring. We're dealing with equipment or installation maybe. So let's continue until we see part 3, which is right over here. So part 3 is equipment. Most likely I'm going to look in part 3 to find my answer unless I see something more obvious in part 4, if there is a part 4. So I like to continue looking at the part numbers, and there's no part 4. So I'm gonna start in part 3, equipment, to find my answer. But again, we're gonna continue narrowing it down from this part number. Don't just start reading the whole text. We're gonna start with the first bold code article and then work our way down. So 501.100 is transformers and capacitors. We're not dealing with that. So I'm gonna skip the A's, B's, C's, 1s, 2s, 3s, and to the next bold heading. So meters, instruments, and relays. Okay, so in our question, it says contacts, switches, resistors, or similar equipment. So it can be here, right? So a relay is a contact. It's also a switch. It also can be considered a switch. And it says similar equipment. So I feel like it could be here. So let's just read. So A is Class 1 Division 1, and our question says Class 1 Division 2. So let's go to the next, let's go to B, and we're going to see Class 1 Division 2. So now we're in step with our question. 1 says general purpose assemblies. Does it say general purpose assemblies here? Resistors or similar equipment? Class 1 Division 2 locations where general purpose assemblies contain, right? So I'm going to continue reading 1 here. It says where an assembly is made up of components for which general purpose enclosures are acceptable as provided in 501.105 B1, B2, B3, a single general purpose enclosure shall be acceptable for the assembly. So 1 is general purpose assemblies, 2 is contacts, 3 is resistors and similar equipment. So now I'm positive I'm in the right area. It's verbatim to our question now, okay? It says where such an assembly includes any of the equipment described in 1, 2, and 3, the maximum obtainable surface temperature of any component of the assembly that exceeds 100 degrees Celsius, which is D, shall be clearly and permanently indicated on the outside of the enclosure. Guys, this is verbatim to our question. I am confident that D, 100 degrees Celsius, is going to be my final answer here. Guys, this is how you navigate the codebook like a true master. So many electricians are going to start reading the text in hopes to find the answer, and they didn't do that narrowing down method. Some electricians go to the index and table of contents rather than studying these flashcards and knowing exactly where to flip to. And those are great tools. Don't get me wrong. The index and table of contents are great tools, but if it's your only tool, you're making a mistake, and I'm telling you, it's going to consume time on that licensing exam. Your exam is 5 hours long, 80 questions. That means you have less than 4 minutes per question. And in other states, you have even less time than that. So if you can't do this within 4 minutes, you're going to end up failing that licensing exam. Right now, this video is about 4 minutes and 30 seconds long, and I'm teaching you. Once you master this method, you're going to be able to find the answer to any question question in less than 4 minutes confidently, okay? And you're gonna need that confidence on your licensing exam. So guys, hopefully you learned something. If you're looking to master my NEC navigation method, go to the TikTok shop today and grab your own copy of our book, A Comprehensive Guide, as well as our comprehensive flashcards. I'm telling you, you're gonna gain the confidence you need to study and pass that licensing exam on your next try. Comment down below if you learned something. Comment down below if you have a suggestion of a question or a topic that you would like me to cover. But ultimately, guys, we're here helping electricians pass their journeyman's and master's licensing exam. So thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.